Hello and welcome back to the Forgotten City. This is day 8 of my playthrough in this time loop mystery adventure. I'm still trying to unravel the mystery. There are so many different layers and levels to this game, so many twists and turns, ins and outs. As it says here, the game is full of intrigue and plot twists. Give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the White Hallway. I don't know what the White Hallway is, but consider yourself spoiler warned. Looks like I'm still recovering from the events of the previous episode. We got into the palace where we met Livia and discovered that she had been peeling the gold off of the statues. Apparently, the gold statues are actually people who are still alive.
Salve, friend.
Yeah.
Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
Oh, that's different. I'm Jules, and I need you to take care of some things urgently. Normally I could only say I'm Jules, and we've had this conversation before. Yeah, so there's actually people inside the statues, and Livia was trying to peel the gold off of the outside of them, and she assumed that would help them come back to life. But I don't think they're actually alive. I think all of us here are dead, because in the previous episode we also confirmed what I had already suspected, that the lady named Karen who had fished us out of the river is actually Karen, who ferries the souls of the dead into the afterlife. And I'm pretty sure all of us here are already dead. So, but yeah, the gold statues aren't solid gold. Dude, this is a new conversation option. What's this?
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Okay. I need you to stop Fabia entering the empty shrine and tell the new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there. Oh, that's the assassin. We've already dealt with him before. And that's how we dealt with him, was we had him go into the empty shrine, which collapsed on him, and then we were able to take his bow. That's how we got a bow.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
Okay. Go as fast as you can.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Wow, so I can send him to go do things for me instead of me doing it myself. Huh, that's interesting. So I've spent a lot of this game wandering around, talking to people, exploring, trying to figure out what's going on. I think what we need to do is to stop Malleolus from running in the election against the magistrate. Possibly put up Galerius in his place. That's the guy I just sent off on the errands. And
Ixian turns.
This is Livia.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But
Yeah.
it does not notice the crowds that come.
We've talked to her before, but now that I have confirmed that yes, we're all dead and in the underworld, I guess, or in purgatory or something, I get to talk to her again. I'll tell her I figured it out. I know where we are.
Say it. Speak its name.
The underworld.
Then it is true. I was right.
You were?
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid. He gives such an uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, sure. I would love to.
I will do my best to remember the relevant verse. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, and is never too small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, and still others incur punishment. I hope I have done it justice, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
Alright, let's check our quest, though. I haven't checked in a while. Ooh, lead resolve Pandora's box. Okay. So this is the main quest. Create a time paradox. According to Sentius, I'll be flung back to my own time if I can create a paradox. I'll need to change history in a way that makes my being in the past impossible. For example, Sentius says if I prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, then he'll never create the portal and it'll be impossible for me to be in the past. A paradox. Yeah, he's the one that opens the portal every day so that we can jump through and come back to the start and repeat it like Groundhog Day. But before I was here, there was some guy named Al, I think his name was, and he had been going through it for so long that he had aged. It said he was much older. I mean, I don't know what age he was when he went in, but Al is the one that Karen sent me to find. And I found him. He had hung himself because he was tired of doing the same day over and over again. I've been trying to figure out what causes the end of the... I mean, sometimes I cause the end of the day, but sometimes other things cause the end of the day. And the one thing I didn't do was witness the election. The very first day I was here, there was an election, and something happened during the election that broke the golden rule and caused the end of the day, but I wasn't there to witness it. So that's something I want to do, is witness the actual election and see what happens. So I'll have more information. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Yeah, we're really in the middle of it here. Alright, these are the slums. I explored these in another episode. But let's go back over here and talk to Lucretia again.
Beautiful.
She flirted with me, but then when I tried to flirt back, she got all, ooh, you're coming on too strong.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before, a certain learning and sophistication.
Alright, so when I said you're as charming as you are beautiful, she didn't like that. Don't waste your breath. I know you're a horrible person. Oh my gosh. That wasn't there before. Let's try it.
How dare you? Get away from me, you pig. Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
Oh, she's not going to talk to me at all now, huh? Well, I'm going to go up here and see. I didn't go up here last time and see what she had going on.
You stay away from my money.
Beer vat, inspect. A large vat for brewing beer. There's a layer of small insects drowning on the surface. Ew. Oh, there's somebody over there, a statue over there looking out the window. Let's see if she has anything interesting in here. A small vial containing a perfume. Yeah. Brass mirror. We've seen some of this stuff before. Ooh. Key to the chest. Oh, if we steal it, that'll end the day, because if you steal anything, it ends the day. Alright, let's leave it there. But now we know where it is. In case we want to steal it, steal her gold, and run back. Okay. We'd have to run back to the portal.
Unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink. Get out!
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. The statues talk to me. Oh. Okay, I'm leaving. Are you gonna follow me now? I think this goes back up to the theater. I could be wrong. This looks familiar, like I've been here before. Yeah, I think this goes to the Christian shrine, right? Okay. This door is locked, but I think there's a tablet in here that we need to put back on the obelisk, and there's some vines there, which I should be able to climb down to get in here if I could figure out how to get up there. Alright, so if I go this way, this leads back to the theater. Yeah, here's the theater. Alright, let's get out the bow, because there's some vines here. So when we turn them gold, then we can climb up them. Oh, there's a chest here. Ooh, 1,052 denarii. And some arrows, and it doesn't say steel. Okay, I guess that's all there was up here. I wonder if I can jump across these. I'd probably fall and kill myself. But if I jumped across these, I might be able to jump over to the rooftop there. I don't know if I don't know if that's important. Don't know what that would get me. Yeah. I couldn't figure out how to climb back down. I think I'm supposed to hold one of the bumper buttons or something. When I hold B, I go up, but I don't know how to go. Oh, there we go. If I push the joystick forward, I go back down. That's kind of counterintuitive, but okay. I'll heal. You heal automatically, slowly in this game. No, I don't want the bow. I don't want the flashlight. Thank you. Okay. Find me. Find you. They keep whispering that, but I don't know what that means. Oh, it looks like... Okay, so he did deal with Fabia over here. Normally when we get over here, it forces us to talk to her. And it looks like... Oh, the assassin got scorched. Oh, we can take his bow. Now we have 2 bows. And another bounty notice. And some more arrows. And 1 denarii. Or denarius, since it's only 1. I'll take it. It seems like everyone arrives in the city with 1 denarii. Now, I was over here, and I'd explored... That's the toilets there. And I'd explored that area over there. But there's this building here, and I don't know what it is. Is there a way in? There is. I've never been in here before. What's in here? It's another shrine. It looks like it's got a serpent. Hello, who are you? A Greek statue, probably of the goddess to whom this temple is dedicated. Perhaps a local Greek resident knows more about her. Is it Hera? Athena? Broken crockery. Looks like somebody broke these on their way past. Oh, what's going on back here? Alright, let's crouch. Oil lamp. Yeah, let's get our bow ready. Is that the gold bow? Because we've picked up 2 bows now, so like which one's going to automatically equip? There we go. Oh, I can swap bows. I'm pushing the left arrow. I can swap back and forth between bows. Oh, that's cool. Okay, didn't know that was possible. A painted Greek vase depicting some kind of battle. Oh, it's loading and saving. Statue. A crumbling Greek sculpture of a woman. Clearly this has been here a long time. I wonder if this is going to be another dungeon crawl like the one I did in the last episode. That went on for a while. Another crumbling Greek sculpture of a woman. Oh, a lyre. Greek lyre played by being strummed with a plectrum. Somebody's been down here like storing a bunch of stuff. Keeping all these torches lit. Oh my gosh. What's going on over there? Okay. What's this? Oh my gosh. Ah, there's a person. What in the world? All right, let's go find out what's what. Ask Aurelia about Khabash. That's failed. Why, is this Khabash? Ask the old man if he's seen Khabash. Okay. Oh, there's another statue. Hello?
Ah, a visitor.
Yeah, I'm a visitor. Sculpture of an unknown Greek general, his helmet pulled up off his head. How you doing?
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
I'm Jules.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, What brings you all the way down here?
I found this place by accident. That's true enough. I'm looking for a plaque that was removed from the obelisk. I'm looking for Khabash. I'd rather not say. I'll start with I found this place by accident.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Pluto, god of the Underworld.
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
Sure, I guess so.
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
Wow. It's not something I often think about. I'm not sure. It's a complex question. Yes. I'm going to go with not sure.
You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher. But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the Golden Rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult.
That is true. It is. It is very true, because stealing is bad, punching someone, snipping someone, but throwing yourself off a cliff or lying is not bad. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't really make sense as to what we would normally think of as good and bad or right and wrong.
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the Golden Rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, whose version of right and wrong is the question?
That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
I'm going to say I don't think so.
Are you sure? Or is it possible that humans simply haven't figured out the right system yet?
I think there's no such thing as a correct morality. I suppose we just haven't figured it out yet.
After hundreds of years, and as many great thinkers dedicating their lives to these questions, what hope do we have if our best and brightest haven't been able to answer them?
Wait, I want to change my answer. What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
I'll say fair point.
If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them.
Yes.
And evil people will always find a way around them.
Exactly.
And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
That's exactly it, too, because when you talk about setting up rules for a society, then you have to ask the question, well, whose rules? And who do those rules benefit? And that's where people start arguing. It's like, oh, well, the rules should benefit the most rich, or the rules should benefit the most virtuous, or the rules should benefit the most religious and pious. The rules should benefit everyone equally. The rules should benefit the downtrodden, because everyone wants society to benefit them, generally. But how many other people they want society to benefit is up for argument. But life under tyranny is no utopia. I agree. Sure, why not? I'm not sure about that. I think you're wrong. Yeah, all right, I'll agree.
I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
All right, what's your story, stranger?
You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
I got time. I got all the time in the world.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night, I found myself in a tavern in an argument with a drunken mercenary. It became heated. He drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Hades, you mean Pluto? Why can't you return to the surface? Why can't you tell me your name? Where is everyone else? How have you survived down here? Let's talk about... Okay, Hades, you mean Pluto?
They are one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before that, my people called him Hades.
Wow, he has been here a while. Why can't you return to the surface?
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here. I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
Oh, so those are called Furies. Okay. Can you tell me your name?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
Ooh, okay. Where's everyone else?
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Khabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years.
Where do you get food from? Yeah, how have you survived down here?
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need. And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter. The greater challenge is the isolation.
So that's Demeter up there.
So I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But, like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner.
Conflict is better than loneliness. Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
Do you know a way out of here?
Ha! If I did, would I be living like this?
All right, fair enough. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Did we not discuss it at length already? Oh, I see. You're toying with me. Ha!
Do you know where I can find a plaque that was removed from the obelisk?
You seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription?
Yeah, that one, sure.
It is a cursed object, and I would be happy to give it to you if Khabash had not already taken it.
Okay. Do you know where Khabash is?
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know.
Okay.
Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people.
Yeah, Virgil had
When
a
the
suspicion
Romans
about
came,
that.
in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the shrine of Persephone became the shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
Wow. Okay, I'm with you so far. And what does this have to do with Khabash?
I'm getting to that. You see, it was among these old Greek relics that I found the thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
What did it say?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Khabash's trail.
Ooh. Why? Is this Egyptian? Is the city actually Egyptian? Because I was talking about that in another episode, wondering if the city, because I think it was Virgil, the city's architect, the current architect, who had mentioned that he thought he saw some Greek stuff amongst all the Roman things. And then I thought, well, maybe this city is even older than that. And I was saying maybe the Mycenaeans or Etruscans or somebody else had been here even before that. But maybe this was Egyptian before it was Greek? Is that what he's trying to tell me? What's in there?
There are certain things you must see for yourself.
Okay.
Take this key.
Ooh.
You'll need it to open the gate.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I'll be going now.
I enjoyed our chat, but please, keep my presence here a secret, yes?
Of course, yeah, I will. I've been keeping everybody's secrets as best I can. All right, let's take a look around here and see what we find. It looks like there's a chest up here. No, just a box, okay. Well, what's up this way? Okay. I think that's the way we came in. Yeah, it is. All right.
Ah, you've returned.
No. Let's see what's over here. A large tub which has been converted into a rather eccentric bed. Oh my gosh. Is he Diogenes? Oh wow.
Ah, you've returned.
No, I'm just looking around at everything here. Is that the plaque up there? Greek plaque, which translates to the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Oh, that's not the plaque I'm looking for. Ooh. Enter the catacombs. Search the tunnels for Khabash. But if I shoot anybody in here, will it break the golden rule? I don't know if I can run back out and get out of here. Am I gonna get attacked by mummies? A friend of the Philosopher. This must be one of the Philosopher's 11 friends who he outlived. Well, I'm going to assume that if I need to use my bow down here, that it's safe to do so. Like it was safe to do so in the palace. A friend of the Philosopher. You're just gonna leave him down here, huh? Just laying there like that? Another one. Oh, there's one. There's one. I wasn't counting. Have we seen 11 bodies down here? There's a shovel. Oh, is this the aqueduct? Supposedly, we could follow the aqueduct out of the city. But I guess not. We're gonna find any peeled statues here. Okay, yeah, I know. That looks like that's the way I should go, but... Oh shit, something growled. Oh shit. What's that? Oh, I don't like that. He's not running at me yet. There shouldn't be any peeled statues down here unless Livia let some loose. Oh, yeah. There's gonna be something I gotta fight because I'm finding arrows. Ooh, it's Egyptian. Egyptian board game. An ancient game called Senate, the rules for which are long forgotten. I don't know, I just saw a YouTube video recently saying they'd figured out how to play it. Door locked from the other side. Alright, that's probably the way we're gonna come out. Egyptian vase. I'm spooked. I don't like this. Is that a mummy? It looks like a mummy, doesn't it? Oh no, it says golden statue. I didn't see if it said anything else. Like mummy. Oh geez, yeah, I guess I am in for a dungeon crawl. I didn't think I was, but I am. Here we go. Hit them from over here. I guess not. Oh, yeah, maybe I did. Looks like they turned to gold. Oh. Maybe they were already gold. Yeah, they were already gold. I was tricked into shooting one of my arrows. Oh, Jesus. That one's moving down there at the end. And that one's moving. This is creeping me out so bad. I'm just afraid. Yeah, there's another one over there. shooting at ghouls. I don't like it. It's so dark in here, they could be hiding anywhere. Is there one in the water? Oh, jeez, there's one back there, though. There's a whole bunch of people in here turned to gold. There's the Egyptians. Yeah, there's another one moving back there. Get him? He's gonna come towards me, yeah. Egyptian vase. Egyptian clay vase decorated with animals and geometric patterns. Nothing of value. Nothing but sand. Well, we know that the people inside these statues are still alive. Because we know that the gold can be peeled off of them and there's flesh beneath. So if these Egyptian people been stuck down here for centuries? It's the principle of the thing. I've got to kick them all. Some more arrows. Is it the gold bow? I don't know if it matters. He stopped to help someone that fell down. Well, that's definitely Egyptian. Is that Anubis? The jackal-headed god? Egyptian Plaque, which translates to the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Okay. So this city has been in business for a long, long time. Take some arrows. Golden statue, inspect. An Egyptian man looks like he was running from something. Yeah, somebody that was going to turn him to gold. Egyptian board game. Oh. Maybe I could have walked this way and avoided all of the mummies. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. There's a girl down there. Nope. Statue of Acre. An Egyptian deity said to guard against evil spirits and welcome the dead to the underworld. Yeah, many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Ancient Egyptian statue of a man with the head of a jackal. Could this be Anubis? Yeah, that's what I said. Is that Khabash?
Stop! Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I'm Jules. Who are you?
I am Khabash.
We found Khabash.
And let me guess, another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors,
Do I look Greek or Roman to you?
Trousers, boots, curious hair. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want?
I'm looking for an Egyptian plaque.
To what end?
I want to return it to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it, and restore the honor of Osiris.
Okay. A plaque bearing a hieroglyphic inscription, Osiris, Lord of Silence. I will take it. Thanks. That was a little too easy.
Now, as for the other plaque.
Other plaque? The fourth plaque? Do you know about that?
Indeed, I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Hermit, and there it was.
May I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
How so?
I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is?
Archaeologist insight, the Duat. The Egyptian underworld? No, not really. I'll use my archaeologist insight.
Indeed, and I see you know our history. This is the Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
Yeah, I can see why you'd be unhappy with the Greeks and Romans.
I am glad to hear it. Which brings me to this other, fourth plaque. It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us. And that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does the inscription say?
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
I guess I'll say please don't.
You are too late. It is done.
Wish you hadn't done
It could
that.
not have gone any other way. It was Osiris's will. Now, the thing of evil you sought is gone. Why are you still here?
I'd like to know your story.
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
Do you know a way out of here?
This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I think if someone is to break the Golden Rule, it will not be me, for I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
And what do you think is down there?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld?
More underworld?
Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Hermit, the devourer of souls. All I know is it would be unwise to venture down there.
And yet that's where you threw the plaque, and that's where I'm gonna have to go.
Most unwise.
Alright, I guess I'll be going now.
Good. Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
Definitely. We'll see. I'll say definitely. It might make him mad. I wonder if I can get away with killing him. I don't want to have to kill him, though. We'll see.
I urge you, return to the surface with the Romans. It will be safer for you.
Alright, well, I want to look around in here a little bit. I'm going to assume that there's no mummies going to jump out and get me. Statue of Kerte, the Egyptian ram-headed deity believed by the Egyptians to ferry the deceased to the underworld. He is associated with Death and Osiris, the god of the underworld. This must be the man in the ram headdress who Khabash saw when he awoke by the river. Okay, cool. Alright, so who would have come before the Egyptians? Are we taking any bets? Any guesses? Egyptian plaque. Yeah. No more arrows for me to grab.
That lamp, praise Ra. Truly, the gods are powerful in this place.
Alright, well, I guess we're jumping in. A plaque bearing a cuneiform inscription, Nergal the Fierce One. Did it say it was Sumerian? Ooh. How are we gonna get out of here, and what are we gonna find? Oh my gosh. These must be Sumerians. They've been here even longer than the Egyptians. Trapped in their skins of gold. torn between wanting my bow and wanting my flashlight. An ancient Sumerian statue of a man with the head of a bird. Perhaps this is Comet Tabal, the man with a bird headdress, who Rufius saw when he awoke by the river. Why would Rufius see him and not Karen? Curious statue. An ancient Mesopotamian statue of a creature with the head of a man, the body of a bull, and wings. It's positioned as though it's guarding the entrance. Oh, the game is saving, auto-saving. Turn to look at me. Oh, she's pointing that way. Sumerian pottery. Archaeologist insight tells me a broken set of Sumerian pottery. While other ancient people made pottery by hand, the Sumerians were the first to develop the turning wheel, which allowed them to mass produce it. Barricades. An eroded set of barricades. Looks like these Sumerians were trying to defend themselves from something. I don't know what they've got with them. What is that? There we go. Statues in the sand. Another barricade. Alright, I'll go this way since that's the way you're pointing. Ancient stone tablet. Stranger, heed the final words of Nam Kuzu, bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods commanded. We planted and harvested together. We shared bread and beer. We accepted newcomers with open arms as a family. But with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained, and soon we were as strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves and ate and drank alone. And it was there, in the empty space between us, that sin took root. Nurgle's sentinels have awoken and clamor at our barricades. Learn from our Well, why in the world would I be able to read it? He was busy just scribing away, engraving that thing, while everything was happening around him. There's a circle here. Corroded brass plate. Inspect. Sumerian markings. It appears to be a pressure plate for some kind of trap. Sets off these spikes, I guess. Can I shoot it? No. Let's save. Oh shit. Let's continue from our last save. My controller is vibrating. Alright, so the ball comes down from there. But if I go over here, these look like spikes. I don't want to step on that either. Oh, it's an invisible wall. I can't get through anyway. Come on. Aw, so if that ball rolls down through here, I can't even escape by jumping over here. Does it fall down from up there? Nice. Alright. Let's go. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay, I think that's what I saw from the other side there. Yeah, all right. Spikes, invisible walls, and another barricade. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, it's saving again. Alright, let's see what's going on around here. What?
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise. You will die here.
Why you gotta be like that? There's no need for this to end in violence. Yeah, I'll say that.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege. But you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Just hear me out, dude.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you. I'm just trying to replace all the plaques taken from the obelisk. Yeah, he won't care about that. Let's destroy the truth with the truth, my dude.
Then you admit it. You wish to destroy the sacred beliefs of my people. I will not allow this. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Well, yeah, you and tons of other people and cultures. Isn't being a good person worthwhile in and of itself? You can blame your priest, not me. Yeah, I'll say, isn't it worthwhile to just be good for good's sake?
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Even if your beliefs about the afterlife weren't quite accurate, isn't the important thing that you were motivated to live a good life? If you were only good in life because you expect a reward, were you really good? Yeah, that's true. But let's go with this one.
Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
Are you going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters most, just because you found out you were misled?
You are persuasive. Very well. I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while, and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Oh, okay. I'll try not to step on this thing here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had to like reload and do that a couple of times. And when I failed and he tried to shoot me, every one of these statues came to life and they had a bow and they were gonna shoot me.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Where was he? I don't know where he is. Oh, he's up there. Oh, jeez. Let's look around a little bit. Nope, can't? Okay. Not really meant to investigate, I guess. Alright, dude, good luck with that. Oh. Now we're back up to the Egyptian level. Oh, this is where we came in, and these doors were locked. And I said this is probably where we're gonna come out. And here we are. Alright, let's go back. The way we came.
Ah, you've returned.
I have returned.
Good to see you again, friend. Did you find what you need?
I think so. Okay, got nothing else I can say to him? Alright, I'll be going now. Bye.
I enjoyed our chat, but please, keep my presence here a secret, yes?
Yeah, I will. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh, alright, I believe that is Demeter. And that was very interesting. Alright, now we're done with that. Let's continue looking around, seeing what we can do with our new golden bow. Oh, right, and here's the Shrine of Apollo. Let's pop in here and see if we can save Iulia so I can talk to her.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that Culus cubulatus decius won't give it to me.
I have silphium resin. Here, take a little.
What? Quick, give it here. Iulia, Iulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
I'm a time traveler. Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'd heard she got sick and went to find medicine. I'm not gonna lie, I'll just say you won't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life,
Oh, we
and
got a
you should be
trophy.
proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
Okay, I've already talked to her, and I've asked all these questions in the past. Let's tell her I figured out how to treat rheumatism.
You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. How is Livia?
Alive, but wants to be left alone. The treatment is willow bark.
Willowback. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some.
I thought it was
I have some right
Rufius.
here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Sure. All right, I can do that.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Yeah, so am I. I'll be going now.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Iulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
All right, now I'm thinking if I can give the willow bark to Rufius, that I will be able to get him to either give me the key to the Christian shrine, or I'll be able to talk him into leaving Virgil alone.
I hope you're coping.
Hey, Iulia.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule, where she drank the poison herself. Let's talk about something else.
Thank you.
What's your story?
You mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since.
Why? What happened here?
I can tell you, but it's a long story.
I have all the time in the world.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Why would he lend you so much money?
I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter.
Right.
I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
Yeah, I already know. Hemlock, right?
You figured it out already. I wish I'd been so astute.
No, I
Drink
paid her
this,
1,000 denarii.
she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Of course they did. Surely that would have broken the golden rule? Did you try to get out of it? Yeah, I guess plotting against people and manipulating them into slavery, indentured servitude, doesn't break the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
I see. So you poisoned yourself?
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
Bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
Yeah, you're not exactly innocent in all of this. That's mean. I mean, she didn't know that the way out was going to be hemlock, but I'm sorry to hear that. That's all
I
I'll
brought
say.
it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Can I do anything to help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom? You're not thinking of breaking it. Yeah, what would it cost to buy your freedom? 1,000 denarii, I guess.
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelia set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help him too.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
I'll see what I can do. I'll get right on it. Yeah, I'm curious what'll happen now if I go up and talk to Ulpius. Oh, but I'm supposed to talk to her too. All right, well, I want to do the Ulpius thing.
He washes through their eyes.
I think I've got to go this way.
Greetings and salutations.
Hey, Georgius. Can I jump on this? No. I think that's only goes one way. It's getting dark out here. Oh, I gotta go up this way. And there's another set of vines I can shoot with my bow. But I want to see if I can save Ulpius first. Is he still up there, or is it too late? Nope, it's too late. He's already gone. Alright, well, let's take the zip line. And let's try shooting this. See what's over here. A coin pouch and a fire. Really? That's it? Doesn't seem all that exciting. Alright, let's see if I can find out what happens at the election. Where's the election being held? Is it in the theater? Equitia is still here. Okay. Let's talk to her.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Can I ask you some questions about escaping the Underworld?
I beg your pardon?
Livia was right. We're in the Underworld.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the Underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter, Orpheus, a Thracian poet, Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra, and Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength.
Yeah, she already told me all these stories.
Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape.
Yeah.
And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have two options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
Okay, we already talked about all this. I don't know why I had a quest that told me to talk to her about it again, because she's already told me all this.
May Fortuna guide you.
Sure. I think she's the one that has to conduct the election, so if I'm going to watch the election, I'm going to want to stick near her. It is getting late, so what can I do today before the election? Let's run down to the lake.
The priestess.
Yeah, I know. I already talked to the priestess. Thank you. Down here at the lake. Okay. Can I jump up onto it? Yeah, I can. Okay. I found an abandoned chest with 504 denarii and some fletched arrows and a bottle of wine. Probably the last bottle of wine in the city. No, actually, I've already found one other bottle of wine, but okay, I'll take it. Alright, and then over here at the farm. Hey there.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Oh, and who's this? Virgil? What are you doing over here, Virgil? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you guys having a little special meeting? Alright, I want to try turning the eggs gold. Golden goose eggs. I'll take them. Alright, and I hear that there's an election on, so let's go. Come on, come on. Let's go to the election. Where do we gotta go? Oh, here we go. It's happening in the theater. Okay. I gotta get ready to run, so I'm gonna stand over here. There's Malleolus, the jerk.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurges. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Sentius.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius?
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus. That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius, here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is, a children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
Whichever
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
We must get to the shrine.
So nobody actually died. I'm curious if I can shoot any of these statues. Alright, I guess not. Maybe I just need to shoot her more than once, but I thought I shot her at least twice, which is all it takes for everything else, but that didn't seem to stop her, and I didn't want to stand there and get killed. All right, that was day 8 of the Forgotten City. Well, we talked to more inhabitants of the city. We learned a lot more about the city. We witnessed the election, and there's still a whole bunch more that I want to explore. I want to go to the cistern. I know there's a few more vines and little areas I can shoot with my bow and find out what's there. And I want to explore the maze. I've been calling it a maze, but I'm not really sure how extensive it is. But there's some little passageways and tunnels and things around that Christian shrine. I want to see what's there. We've got to find Scintilla. I want to try to find Hannibal. He's supposedly in the cistern. And we've got to figure out who Quintus is. I suspect Malleolus, but I haven't confronted him yet. Oh, there's still so much to do in this game. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you will join me next time. Take care of yourselves. Until then, bye!